Bhunika and I am your e-pedagogue for the subject of science. So students, when we perform these very many experiments with water, we got to conclude this big table where here we are representing a cross with the things that sank and a tick with the things that floated. An empty bowl, small pebbles and iron nail, all these three things sank in water. Whereas a matchstick, a plastic bottle with its lid closed and a bottle half filled with water floated. A bottle full of water definitely sank. Aluminium foil, when open and spread out, it was floating on the water, whereas when pressed tightly into a ball, it sank. In a cup-like shape, it also floated. A soap cake, whereas sank, but a soap cake on a plastic plate, small plastic plate, floated. A piece of ice also floated. Students, I hope you understand why this happened, because all of these objects that floated dispersed less fluid according to their weight, where all of these sank due to the property that they displaced more weight according to their weight. The iron nail sank in water but the katori floated. This happened because the iron nail dispersed more fluid according to its weight, dispersed more water, whereas a katori did not. The empty plastic bottle floated on water but the bottle filled with water sank because जो empty खाली जो पानी की bottle थी बच्चों, उन्होंने कम weight of water displace किया as compared to its own weight और इसीलिए उसने float करा. Whereas जो पानी की bottle है जो पूरी भरी हुई है, जब हमने उसे पानी के टैंक में डाला तो हमने ये देखा कि उसने ज़्यादा water disperse किया अपने weight से, इसीलिए वो sink करी. Aluminium foil, this is a very good example. जब हमने aluminium foil को spread करके करा किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट के अराउंड या किसी भी कंटेनर में, तो हमने ये देखा कि इट फ्लोटेड. ऐसा इसलिए हुआ बच्चों क्योंकि जब हमने एक एल्यूमिनियम फॉइल को किसी भी तरीके से स्प्रेड करके डाला तो उसने कम वाटर डिस्प्लेस किया क्योंकि उसने ज़्यादा जगह घेरी, इस वजह से वो फ्लोट करा. वेयर एज जब हमने उसे क्रम्बल करके डाला तो हमने ये देखा कि जब हमने उसे अंदर डाला तो उसने जो पानी को डिस्पर्स किया बाहर, वो उसके वेट से ज़्यादा था, इसीलिए वो सिंक करा. So these are a few very good observations which we got from the experiment. Let us look at a few more magical tricks performed by Aisha, but by mistake this time. Is it magic? When Aisha woke up in the morning, Ammi had fever. Abu made some tea and went to give medicines to Ammi. He told Aisha, "You boil eggs and also put some salt in water." Aisha took water in a pot. By mistake, she put too much salt in the water. She saw that the eggs at the bottom of the top come up a little and start to float in water. Why do you think that happened, students? I think that happened because we added something to the water. Let us see how does water behave and react when we add something to it. Take some water in a glass, put a lemon in it. Now keep putting salt in the water, half a spoon at a time. Were you able to float your lemon in water? What do you think the lemon floated in salty water? Students, this is something we can do in our home very easily. What we have to do is we have to take this container, put some salt, mix it well and then put some lemon in it. All we have to do is sit and observe, will it float or will it sink? I think when I performed these experiments, the lemon in the container was floating. Why does the lemon float is the question here. The lemon was floating because due to addition of salt in the water, we made the water heavier. Now, lemon being a lighter component and displacing lesser water according to its weight would float. In any case, students, where we add something to our fluid and make it heavier, it changes the composition of the fluid. Then also our fluid reacts differently to different objects. For example, in this case, salty water was heavier and that is why the lemon started to float. I think that is why her eggs also came to the top because she added too much of salt. I hope it's clear, students, which things float, which things sink, why do things float and why do things sink. Let us look in the next section knowing about the Dead Sea. All oceans and seas have salty water. The saltiest of all is the Dead Sea. How salty? Imagine 300 grams of salt in 1 liter of water. That is too salty, students. Would you be even able to taste salty water? It would be bitter. Interestingly, even if a person does not know how to swim, she or he would not drown in this sea. She will still float as if we are just lying down. That is the reason also we had lemons floating on our water, because due to excess solute in our fluid here, where we have put any component in our fluid, it becomes heavier and thus any of us would be lighter, displacing lesser fluid according to our weight, and we would float. I am sure, students, you can look around yourself and find out so many more examples of floating and sinking. Let us see what happened with Aisha when her brother visited her. What dissolved and what did not. On Sunday, Aisha's cousin brother Hamid came to her house to play. As soon as he came, he asked his aunt to make his favorite shakkar para, which is a common sweet dish, and Ami said, "Let me come back from the market and I will make some for you. Why don't you help me? Take 2 glasses of water and put a bowl of sugar in it. Mix it till it dissolves." Hamid thought, "Let me finish this work fast and then I will watch TV." Suggest some ways to Hamid for quickly dissolving sugar. Let us perform a few experiments, students, and then we will answer this question for Hamid. Students, in order to learn about dissolving a few objects in water, let us learn by performing a few experiments. The first one, we put salt in water and let's observe what happens. When we stir it for a while, we observe that the salt keeps on dissolving in water, and we observe a clear transparent liquid with no salt to be found from our naked eyes. This is because a salt completely dissolves in water. Let us look at other objects about how do they react when we put them in water. Let's see what happens to chalk powder when we put it in water. Even after stirring for some time, we observe that the chalk is not completely dissolved. तो बच्चों, chalk कभी भी completely dissolved नहीं होता है water में, और इसके कुछ particles हमेशा suspended in the end रहते हैं. Let us see what happens when we add soil to water. Even after stirring, students, soil does not dissolve in water. Soil बच्चों पानी के अंदर dissolve नहीं होता है, और अगर हम इसे थोड़ी देर के लिए छोड़ देंगे तो इसके बहुत सारे particles in the end settle हो जाएंगे. Let us start by trying to dissolve oil in our water. Let us see what happens. Even when I try to stir oil, this is what happens, students. Oil will never dissolve in water, and oil being relatively very lighter than water will always float on water instead of settling down. Let us try to dissolve milk in water. After stirring for a few seconds, we get to know that milk dissolves in water, but there's a new observation here, which is that we observe a whitish liquid which is a combination of water and milk. But that doesn't mean that water is not dissolved with milk. Milk dissolves in water, giving us a whitish appearance.